The man had a kind heart. He wouldn't even hurt a snail. But when it came to killing people, he didn't hesitate one bit. He used his own boss as bait. But just a few months ago, Jack was still a top lawyer in the city, even though his clients were mostly low-level thugs. He never complained. Truth is, Jack didn't really like his job. His boss was a local mob boss, running illegal businesses in several industries. Jack spent most of his time getting people out of trouble. He couldn't even make it home for his daughter's birthday. As his family began to fall apart, Jack knew he had to make a change. He joined a positive training camp, a program like yoga, meant to help people find balance between work and life. It worked. His relationship with his wife and daughter started to heal. Then one weekend, Jack planned a trip to the countryside to spend time with his daughter, but just as they were about to leave, his boss called. According to the training camp rules, he should be ignored the call, but the villa they were going to belonged to the boss, so Jack picked up, and the call changed everything. The situation was urgent. Jack turned the car around immediately. Back at the office, he left his daughter with a harmless-looking intern and rushed to the boss' office. Turns out the boss had gotten drunk the night before and injured someone. That wouldn't have been a big deal. There were no security cameras. Jack could have cleaned it up easily, but a school bus had passed by, and every kid on board had a phone. They recorded the whole thing and posted it online. Now it was a mess even Jack couldn't fix. He advised the boss to flee the country and wait out the statute of limitations, with nowhere else to turn. The boss came up with a twisted idea. He wanted Jack to smuggle him out by pretending he was going on a trip with his daughter. Jack was furious. The man was trying to use his daughter as a human shield, but for her safety. Jack agreed. In that moment of confusion, he remembered the training techniques. When you commit to something, you clear your mind. Don't think about what might happen. After all, he was still taking his daughter to the villa. The only difference was, there was a madman in the trunk, just as Jack predicted. They were stopped by the police as soon as they left the garage, but seeing a child in the car, the officers let them pass. From that point on, the road was clear. Once they arrived, Jack walked straight to the trunk, ready to open it, but his daughter called out to him, "Daddy." He suddenly remembered, this was supposed to be their vacation, so he ignored the angry voice shouting from the trunk, and turned to play with his daughter instead. The boss hadn't brought a phone, afraid the police would track it. It was only a 10-minute ride. What could go wrong? But it was summer. The air was hot, around 98 degrees, and the trunk, under direct sunlight, had turned into a giant oven.